What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Well, it's time once again for another update, and I'm going to continue on where I left off about elevating the final stage of the coal mine back in the racetrack room. So let's get that finished up. Take a look. Time to get back into this. I want to finish this corner, maybe get some plywood up or something like that. So I just got to finish these uprights, and I think all the final elevations will be done for the coal mine section. Let's get after it. There we go. Creekside is up and done. Nice and leveled out. I fixed my mathematical difference between that 3/4 inch difference. I just gradually messed up the measurement as I went. Worked out just fine. Now let's get the plywood on top of here and see if I got to adjust any of these. Got the plywood cutouts loosely in place just to see the fitting of it. The only tweaking right now that I see I need to do is I will need to cut out around the window trim so you can see the gap. So I need to cut a notch so I can push those back both sides. So just right around the window. It looks like it'd be here, but it doesn't clear this window trim here. So do a little notching. I'll have to notch this piece out here where it comes through the wall because I did it on purpose so it would have a place to attach to right there. I didn't want it dangling in the wall. I wanted a secure spot. And I'll have to do that on both ends. But it worked out great. Making cardboard templates, man, it definitely saves you some time and effort. That looks fantastic. Holy smokes. This came out great. I took about 15 minutes and masked off just some quick areas. I'm very sloppy at painting. So I just took some white paint, dumped a little gray in it, shook it up, and that's what I'm going to use. I got no specific color. I figure it'd be easier to paint these. I don't want the wood color, so this is going to be temporary. So let's get after it. Got them all painted up. Like I said, I'm not sure what's going to be showing in the future, what's going to be covered, whatnot. But I figure since the wood would be there for a long time before I figure out what's going to be, that's why I decided to paint a little bit of it. Take all these papers and tape off and see what it looks like. Ooh, that looks way better in the wood color. Let's put the road bed back on and see what that looks like. So I ran into a problem. You guys know I've cut this back towards the ceiling. It's an angle ceiling. And it poses a problem. I can't get a drill in there to pre-drill the holes. Can't get a screwdriver in there. My pin vise won't fit between that. So what I've done to not split the wood, I put a clamp. And it has worked on every single one of these. I hope it works on the final one. Because the other ones I can start fitting things in. But I put a clamp so the wood don't split wide open. And I broke out my handy dandy bent screwdriver. And it has worked. And I had to do that one, that one, that one, and that one. Both on both sides of the room. So I just get in here like that. And yeah, it's a slow process, but it's been working. And it has solved the problem. You can see how much space I'm dealing with. So it's definitely time consuming. So there you go. If you got one of these bent screwdrivers, keep it around. You can see I can't fit a stubby in there, and I can't fit my pin vise. And so far the clamp has kept the wood from splitting, seeing how I can't pre-drill it. Got all the plywood for the road bed back up and on the risers. So let me get this cleaned off, put the racetrack back up, because I've been wanting to run some cars. And it's been a long time coming to get this done. So let me get all this cleaned off and vacuumed up. And there you have it. The racetrack is back up. Cars are running. And the elevated coal mine section is complete. Fantastic. Loving it. Wow. Took a bit to get here, but now that it's up, I can actually start laying track for the exception of one spot. Take a look. This section here needs its bridge. And I don't know if I'm going to put up temporary wood to get things running, or if I'll take the time to actually build the bridge. So we shall see. I am just very happy that this section worked out as planned, other than having to move back the switches, because I just wanted that section. But that's okay. In the future, it might allow me to run more than 15 coal cars. Yeah, this is actually really cool. Very pleased. Real quick, the one thing about this with the crazy colors, I mean that darkish / bright green and the blue on the wall, it's all just temporary colors in a way. I just didn't want to stare at wood for the next year, 2, 3 years, however long it takes to get anything done. That way there is some kind of color. It's not just wood. So yeah, eventually all this will get changed, but it's just to not have wood until I do something with it. So hence the cartoon look about everything. But this is the racetrack area, so I'm not minding all that anyway. Ooh, it's getting exciting now. Finally, that's all done. I can start laying roadbed and track and run a continuous loop of train. But I still got to figure out that bridge section, as I said. Still not 100% sure what I'm doing there, but I'll get it. I'll figure it out. But yeah, as I just said at the end of the video, the cartoony colors, the bright green, the blue, all that stuff, I just didn't want to stare at wood for 2 or 3 years. You know, you get them pink foam layouts where they stay pink for a long time. Yeah, I didn't want to stare at wood. So, yeah, it's a quick paint job, but it allows me to continue on and move on, and probably a lot of that will be covered up anyway. Scenery, other foams, whatever. But I do got 2 shout outs as always. I love to give shout outs to people who support the channel. And first up, we got Tammy and Ray, mom and son train rail fans. Take a look. Fantastic. Thank you, mom and son. Thank you, Tammy and Ray. And next up, we got the Stormy Crew. Stormy Jenny, Stormy Dave, and Stormy Steve over at Stormy Sky Rail Productions. Take a look. Thank you very much. All the support's appreciated. Donations are appreciated. Just you guys watching the videos are very much appreciated. As you see in my comments, I appreciate you all very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And, you know, when you guys do some super thanks, it definitely deserves a shout out, you know. Make sure you put links in channels when you shout people out, just as their links will be in my description, so you guys can go check out both channels. I hope you guys like this update. There's more to come. I'm still working on it. Steady as I can when I get time. All right, till next time, like, share, subscribe. Don't cost nothing. Hit that button. Pappy out.